6:15, time now to say good morning to Mike Eppel for the latest in business news. And we say good Thursday morning to you, Mike.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good morning. Happy Thursday.
Thank you. We're going to start off with cryptocurrency because it looks like there's a little bit of a ripple effect going right through the markets now that we have this big trading exchange that is on the brink of bankruptcy.
FTX is the name of the trading platform, Tammie, and it needs $4 to $8 billion, according to its founder, company founder Sam Bankman-Fried, looking for investment cash to stabilize the platform. A lot of questions about where or how the accounting and financial levels of some of these exchanges actually are, because some of them are offshore. They're not exactly regulated to any wide extent. And last night, one of FTX's big rivals, if you will, Binance, they were going to buy FTX, and then they looked at the books and went, no thanks, hard pass. And now you're looking at the potential for, contagion risk. Some are saying, oh, this is the Lehman Brothers moment for the cryptocurrency sphere. But the bottom line here is a lot of people are losing a lot of money, not just investors in FTX, which has actually some pretty deep pockets behind the scenes, but people who bought Bitcoin or Ethereum or Solana or Doge or all of these cryptos that, had been up, tens of thousands of dollars above where they are today. Bitcoin starts at just 16,000 US, a more than 2-year low. And what happens when one asset class collapses or has financial difficulty? It goes through it runs the gamut of all of the other parts of the financial market. So, Tammie, yesterday we saw the Dow Jones drop 600 points. The TSX was down 300. Gold, oil, the Canadian dollar, everything dropped because you got to sell. Some people have to sell one thing to cover their positions in another. And it's an ongoing problem, and it's not going to be solved anytime quickly. But I'm guessing here, and there is already talk that regulatory bodies are going to be looking over this, going, what happened, and can anything be done about it, again, to avoid it happening again?
Right, 4 to 8 billion. Yikes, that's a lot of money.
Only.
Yeah, only. Always been unstable, that market. Moving on to volatile, let's say that.
Yeah.
Moving on to the U.S. inflation rate, that is likely to come out, or expected to come out later on this morning, and likely to still be close to a 40-year high.
Yeah, 7.9% is the forecast headline inflation rate, but economists have been wrong 11 of the past 12 months on predicting where inflation will be, by a couple of points here. But nevertheless, the cost is still up, and do not be surprised that even though we've had 6 interest rate hikes by the U.S. Central Bank and the Bank of Canada, and we'll actually hear from Bank of Canada Governor Tiff Macklem in a speech at Toronto Metropolitan University later today about the labor market and the cost of living and such. Inflation is still an issue, regardless of almost seems how much higher they raise interest rates, because certain things aren't corrected necessarily by tightening of borrowing costs. They're fixed by supply chain. And once that gets solved somehow, maybe then we'll start to see prices stabilize. Not necessarily come down, but stabilize.
All right. And lastly, just because we're running out of time, Elon Musk ending work from home. This is the next part of his Twitter regime. Ending work from home for employees.
How to win friends and influence people the Elon Musk way. Send your first employee missive to those who are remaining at Twitter after 3,500 job cuts, and telling them that the work from home era is over, and that follows the previous management who said, work from home? Sure, no problem. 40-hour work weeks plus. He's warning that the economy is bad and it's going to lead to a drop in advertising revenue. He said no way to sugarcoat this, except that since Elon Musk bought the company, a whole bunch of corporate advertisers have left. So whether that's got to do with the economy or just the fact that they don't know what's going on the platform right now and don't want to be associated with it, that's a debate for maybe another day.
All right. Starting the commute
back
to Twitter
to the office.
again. Back to the office.
There you go.
We'll see what's new in the Twitter world tomorrow. I'm sure there'll be something else. All right. Thanks very much, Mike. Appreciate it.
Thank you.